Hello and welcome to Show of Hands Hangout number 29. We've been going for more than half a year.
Yay!
Have everyone quick introduce yourselves, who you are on the app, and what you want us to call you, and what else? And something you did this last weekend. We'll do that next time.
Okay.
And something you did this last weekend. It's as good a place as any to start. Beard, you're first.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay.
you.
I am. Are you wanting to be seen on the app? And you can call me RU if you want, or whatever tickles your fancy. This last weekend, I was in Columbus, Ohio, at Rock on the Range. I got to see Judas Priest, which was pretty magnificent. I also saw Scott Weiland, which was way disappointing. I think he's all gone upstairs now. Pretty bad. Anyway, I saw a lot of bands. There was a lot of bands there, and it was a good time. By the time it was over, I felt like somebody had caned the bottom of my feet because I had been standing for so long. But very good time. Good for once a year.
Didn't you see Manson too?
Yep, Marilyn Manson, Slipknot, Linkin Park, Ministry. Yeah, it was
I honestly, 100% honestly thought Marilyn Manson was dead.
Yeah, there was a web thing going around for a while. But he is not dead. He is a little chubbier than he used to be. But Slash looks exactly the same as he did in 1985, which is incredible.
Probably the same as he looked in 1752.
Yes. Yep. It was a really good time.
Hey, you met Dave Matthews, didn't you?
Yeah, it looked like that in that picture, but nope, not him. It was a friend. I don't think Dave Matthews would have been in that concert. He would have walked through the gate and fallen dead.
Yeah, I don't think he would have either.
So.
Nice. Cool. All right, Kat.
KatG on SoHHO and Katrina in real life. This weekend, my son came home on leave from the Navy, brought his wife and kids, so I got to hang out with the grandkids. We had a festival here in town, so we went up. It was raining, but we went up anyway, and the kids had a blast, so that was fun. And then I got my first Mother's Day gift. It wasn't handmade. That he bought. So he got me a necklace that says Mom, and it's really pretty. So I was pretty surprised at that. But now that he's making his own money, and I think his wife probably bought it, but that's okay.
All right. What they're good for. Yep.
Exactly.
I think once you get past the point of, can I borrow some money to get you a present?
Yes. Well, or they're homemade. The macaroni necklaces, which were great, but it was nice to actually get a real gift. And I didn't have to remind him it was Mother's Day or anything. He did it all on his own, so that was really great. But that was pretty much my weekend.
What does your son do in the Navy?
A corpsman.
Nice. Has he served the Marines yet?
My oldest is in the Marines.
Is your son, the corpsman son, going to do the rotation for the Marines?
He might. I'm not real sure yet. It's likely.
Yeah, most of them do.
Wait, what's corpsman and why is that good?
Corpsman's like a paramedic in the Navy, or a medic, Navy version of a medic.
Yeah, and the Marines doesn't have the medic, so when they get sent out and medics get sent with them, it's the Navy medics. So there's always a slim chance that the boys would be somewhere together.
Yeah, which would be kind of interesting. I don't think they let that happen anymore, but that'd be kind of cool if they were the same.
Yeah, as long as it wasn't somewhere dangerous.
Right.
But
optimally, yes.
But Freddie's in communications in the Marines, so they probably wouldn't be in the same area for any reason. But
cool.
And an hour and a half from me, Beard Man, and you didn't stop and say hi.
That's all right. If I would have known, we drove out. We would have swung by, said hello.
Yeah. I didn't even know what was going on this weekend. I'm so old and out of touch.
For what it's worth, we have these things where he's in town, and in town is like a 45-minute drive for us. And
Although that one time he was in town, he waved at you and you snubbed him.
yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I saw you at the corner of 84th Street and.
Hey, don't tell us what we get.
Huh?
You can't tell people where we live.
We don't.
You don't live there.
We don't care.
You live close to there. I name a street in Michigan. You're like, shh, don't mention Michigan.
84th Street and none of your business. Sorry. Anyway, RVA. I gotta stop. Okay, RVA, what about you?
Well, I'm RV on the app. I guess now that Mama P pointed out, you can call me Beak. I went to the beach this weekend with family, and then went to a big festival in town. Got to catch the very end of it. Blues Traveler was there Saturday. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see that. But yeah, it was a good weekend. A lot of traveling and such.
Nice.
Your
Yep.
city has come up in like 12 different national polls about being the place to go.
Yeah, it's apparently getting a lot of notoriety lately, which is good for me, I guess. Good for the city.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it. I've been once, twice maybe, and really liked it. But
I've ever been.
It's kind of a different place. It's
cool.
not normal. I mean, we're at all. It's not really normal at all. We're kind of the South. We're kind of not. I don't know. People try to like it like Austin or something, but who knows?
We live in a place where we live near a place anyway, where I've seen like cartoons and stuff in newspapers that say that is actually the name of a real place.
There's actually a song that even mentions it.
Yeah, without saying just where it is.
That's right.
Yeah. Right. There's nowhere at 84th Street there at all.
It's
That was
within a 45-minute drive of an 84th Street.
And a street. I feel like there's a main street everywhere. No? Okay.
Yeah. So cool. Then you.
I am mommapomba on the app. You can call me Julie. And I was thinking about your poll, RVA, and I don't think that any of my nieces or nephews or niece have had nicknamed me anything.
Really?
I don't think so.
Huh.
Anyway, so you can call me Julie. You can call me Mama. Last weekend we walked for water. There's an organization we like to support. It's 20 liters, and they were doing a big fundraising event. So people got together and they walked for water. You could carry one of the jerry cans, which is 44 pounds, and that's what people carry, every day. And like it's no big deal. And you could pick up one of those things and carry it for the 1.5 miles if you wanted to, and you could.
It turns out it is a big deal when they don't seal very well, and you try and pick it up, and you're holding it, and suddenly it's spraying water on the person in front of you who turns around and.
Yeah. So, and it was fun. The whole family got to do it, and I think that they enjoyed it. Our oldest, we were almost back to the thing, and he just said, "I'm so tired. I just can't anymore." I thought, oh, well, too bad. No, but it was good. And then he took some kiddos camping in my parents' backyard, and they had a lot of fun with that. So that's what we did this weekend.
Pseudo camping.
Pseudo camping. The
domesticated camping.
Yeah, the grounds people, they're okay. I'm just kidding. Wait, those are my parents.
We've got a couple of questions from users.
Oh, this is Firefly5. I don't even know what your name is. Shoot. You can call him that. Or Fire. He did the exact same thing I did this weekend, except he slept in the tent, and I didn't.
And my nieces and nephews have given me no nickname. Niece and nephews, yeah, have given me no nicknames that they call me to my face. So
I'm trying to think if I know any that they call you.
I know.
I'm sure there are a couple.
No, that's what they call me. They call me Mean Aunt Julie. I've heard that one before.
Oh no.
Mean Aunt Julie? Which one? Who calls you that?
The second child.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the first one,
And then the first one
the
put me.
first one has started referring to you as the brownie maker, though.
Oh, okay, I'll
So-
take that. No, the first one has put me on a scale between Mama and Grandma Terry. So I fall in the middle between there somewhere. I think that's pretty good.
You're climbing.
I'll take it.
There you go. I mean, yeah.
All right, a couple questions from users.
Oh, Achilles was supposed to be on. I don't know what happened to him. So sorry.
If you're watching this, Achilles, jump in.
Yeah, you've been invited.
Fracy asks, do you prefer to learn about history or human biology?
That's a point.
That's a toughie for me, I'll be honest with you.
Was it?
I love both of those subjects a lot.
That's a no-brainer for me. I like biology way more than I like history. I think I like big ideas of history, but if somebody was like, and then on the third day of this happened, I just would claw my eyes out. And I can't remember those dates anyway. Except I got that one right. A trivia crack.
Yeah.
Heyo, it's called Pearl Harbor.
Congratulations on getting history questions correctly on Trivia Correct, where they are mostly second grade history questions.
Hey,
What did they drop in World War II on Japan that was really, really big? Oh, what was it? What was that?
think.
My options are newspapers, bricks, atomic bomb, or hurricanes. They dropped a hurricane. That's what they did.
I'm just saying. Biology is where it's at.
Yep.
What about you, Kat?
Yeah, biology. Human and animal biology is very, very similar, and that's what I'm interested in. So I have to pick that. History, it was like the only class at school that I struggled with because it was boring. I like it better now than I did then, but my husband always has the History Channel on, and I just want to shoot myself in the face.
Actually, if you can believe that.
I know. Why do we have to watch what you want to watch? Well, it's not like we don't have TVs in the house that we can all watch what we want, but you know.
I like history, but biology is more interactive.
There's that aspect.
It's fun.
I don't know what you're on. Anyway, RVA.
History Channel's not even history anymore, is it? It's just like alien conspiracy theories, isn't it?
Yeah, ancient aliens and
Yeah. They kind of went away from the whole history thing. I would say history, though. Absolutely. I could never go into any field of science or medical. Thank God I'm not your doctor. Yeah, definitely history.
I think the History Channel is trying to follow MTV's business model.
I think you're right.
And then
I guess it makes money. I don't think he watches it anymore.
Apparently Christian or 5,000 whatever, he still watches it. Yeah, I was like, come on.
I was telling people to watch Lady on MTV.
Teen Mom 2, Teen Mom Reunion.
The History Channel does have Vikings, the series Vikings, which is a really, really good series. And they're coming out with a new one about the Alamo, which looks actually really good too. So maybe they're coming out of the darkness. They fired all the idiots and realized, hey, we could actually do some really good stuff here. Vikings hit it off, and maybe they're on a different theme now to bring history to life like they're supposed to be. That'd be nice.
Vikings is really, really cool. The source that I heard it from is 13, so I was also waiting to hear it from another source also before really digging in. But
Yeah, you will not be disappointed.
awesome.
It's like Sons of Anarchy, except 600 years ago.
It's like great-great-grandsons of anarchy.
Yeah, or I guess it'd be 1,000 years ago. Yeah.
Found Fathers of Anarchy. If they called it that, every Republican and would be it'd be the most popular TV show. The Founding Fathers of. Oh.
Fat Shadow asks, circumstances dictate that someone's getting
Wait,
stabbed.
did Yash ever say what he chose?
No. Oh, sorry, you were on the fence, and
Yeah, I was on the fence. I would go with history, but it would be a very close to human biology and anatomy, physiology. So, but I'd have to go with history.
circumstances dictate. This is from Fat Shadow.
Hey, Fat.
How do you do that? You remember exactly. We get off on a tangent, and you remember exactly where we were, and I'm over here like, ooh, shiny.
I don't know.
She remembers everything, always, absolutely everything.
Much to my family's
History facts, apparently.
Yeah.
I got those right.
Do you know why she doesn't want to learn about history? Because she remembers it. All of it. Oh, Bro Montana.
Hey, bro.
First time watcher. Thought we'd say hey. Fat Shadow says, circumstances dictate that someone is getting stabbed. There's no avoiding it. Would you rather have to stab an innocent person or be stabbed by an innocent person? Assume the stabbing will not be life-threatening.
I'd stab somebody. Are you kidding me?
It reminds me of the end of the original Scream. Do you remember they're stabbing each other?
No.
Yeah, because the bad guys are trying to make it look like somebody else did it.
Oh, yeah, I do
They're
remember.
stabbing each other. It's like, getting a little woozy here, man. Yeah.
No, I remember watching, I don't remember which number it was, but it was like the first time I got to spend the night at this girl's house, and she was like, let's watch this Scream movie, and I was, I didn't want to say, no, I'm a big chicken, so I watched it, and I shouldn't have. And then I was so scared for the rest of the night, and then I had to go to the bathroom, but I didn't want to get up because I didn't want to creep around in the dark in somebody else's house. It was horrible. Horrible. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to be stabbed. And if I'm making sure that that person doesn't die, then it's okay, right? It's okay. No?
I know enough first aid that, I could patch them up when I'm done.
There you go.
Well, just don't take the knife out. You just stab them and leave it in, and then, right? No?
And then pat gauze around it. I don't know. I'd be so freaked out I'd probably
Pull it out and run.
just I don't know. It didn't say who to stab though. I'd have a hard time with a stranger, but if it was somebody I know, I'd be like, sorry, bro.
Really, I feel like with a stranger that'd just be easier. You're not gonna see them again, I think, right?
Maybe we will.
Maybe you will.
Maybe there's going to be a stabbing 5-year reunion.
Maybe they chose the same thing and they're gonna stab you when you
You turn around, they stab you. Funny. All right. So, Beak, are you getting stabbed? Or are you stabbing somebody?
I would have to go as long no life-threatening situation. I'm gonna have to stab someone. I mean, seems like it really hurt. I don't think I'm up for that. I also don't really want to see someone being stabbed by myself, especially. But I mean,
Well, would you rather
guys, because then you
go
could
with that. This is a terrible scenario.
no, Fat? What the heck? Are you getting stabbed?
I am. I've been stabbed a little bit before.
I thought we weren't going to talk about that.
Well, let's do.
Drug charges. We're
Yeah.
going to go.
Oh.
The other time.
Yeah.
No,
So, Perry, Jeff figured out how you got cut.
something I know that I'm able to handle, and quite honestly, listen.
I'm listening.
So if I stab someone else, if it's me deciding this, then this means I know at least the parameters of this. If I stab someone else, I know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. They're going to come back at me, and it's maybe going to be a life-threatening situation. If I know the parameters, and I know it's not going to be life-threatening, and they're going to stab me, and all I have to do is deal with, whatever.
Being stabbed?
In a non-life-threatening way, then I know that that's the end of it. I'm going with that.
I think your logic is faulty.
Yeah, because I think you could totally outrun them.
He did say non-life-threatening, but he didn't say non-crippling. So if it's a choice between somebody stabbing me in my quads and therefore giving me a limp for the rest of my life, or me leaving somebody with a limp for the rest of their life, sorry everybody, you're going to limp.
I took it as general torso shot that misses anything important.
What are they? Jet Li?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, they somehow missed your
Corporation,
hand here. No.
to me, bag, no thanks.
Oh, right? Those are not pleasant.
No, they're not.
Well, I guess you're the only good person here because I'm stabbing somebody.
I'm not. I just think that if I stab someone else in a non-life-threatening way, they're more likely to come back and stab me in a less life-threatening way.
Yeah, but you can outrun them.
Yeah,
I guess that depends on how I get them.
We'll make it count then.
Oh. Me couldn't. I couldn't outrun them unless someone's running ahead of me with a cupcake.
Okay.
But otherwise, yeah.
I'm saying.
Fat Shadow again says, "Oh no, you've died and gone to hell
It sounds about right.
for stabbing people."
Yeah.
In the leg.
Who's your roommate? Since it's hell, it would be the last person you would ever want to spend eternity living with.
Like, we're in, but you would think they would be in hell as well because who they are, or just who's the last person you want to be with?
I think just who's the last person you want to be with.
Yeah, essentially, I think that's the question. If you had to be trapped in a room with anybody that are the least favorite person on Earth, or not on Earth, that matter.
What? Oh, God. I thought I was being nice. I'd like to spend the rest of eternity with you, even if that meant... But then, I mean, I guess that's also assuming that I would have to drag you down there with me. Like, you know what I mean? I'd feel kind of bad.
Because I didn't stab anyone?
Well, yeah.
I've done enough.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, say, what if that person you chose then has to go with you and they weren't going to be there
I think
anyway?
you're missing the point of the question, I'll be honest. The point of the question is, who on Earth do you dislike so much that it would be essentially hell to have to be in a room with them?
Is that the question?
That is, I believe that is essentially the question. Based on the last sentence of the question.
Well, I think the immediate name that pops into my head is Rush Limbaugh. But there would be something cathartic about getting him to shut up, too. So...
What? You would let him stab you, though?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't know.
Mine would probably be either Al Sharpton or Jesse Jackson. God, that would be horrible. Shut the hell up, man.
Kanye West. I'm going to let you finish.
Yeah, all he does is walk around being unhappy and wishing the people he liked would get awards.
Could you imagine being there with Kim? But first, let me take a selfie. Oh my God, I'd kill.
I don't know if there's anybody that I dislike that much that comes to mind.
For me, it would be my sister.
Oh, family.
I couldn't.
Yeah, I was going that route as well, but I was like, this is being recorded.
Yeah.
You know what though? After you move out at some point or other, or before you move out, you come to realize that you don't want to live with your parents, that one person in your family. There's that one person in your family that you don't, you might even be okay with spending time with them, but you don't want to live with them for any amount of time.
Oh, I don't even want to spend a minute with her.
Well,
She fills me with rage. She is a horrible human being, and oh my God, I can't take her. She's married like 6 times. She's 14 years older than me, so she's 56 now. She's been married 6 times. She's a crack whore, literally, not figuratively. Alcoholic. She will steal from you. She'll spit in your face. She tried to hit me when I was pregnant with my first child.
I think I'm gonna go with your sister too, then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll go with your sister too.
Dang.
So she's just a horrible human being. She was a horrible mother. She's a horrible person. Apparently, she's a horrible wife. Um, and the thing is she like will roll in shit and come up smelling like roses every time. She does so many illegal things, gets caught, and never gets anything for it. I mean, she's maybe spent a night in jail, but once or twice. But she should have probably been in prison at some point. She's a horrible, horrible woman, and I can't stand to be anywhere near. And I haven't spoken to her probably in 6 or 7 years. I've only seen her once in that time, and it wasn't by choice.
Sounds like you're better off for it.
Well, I mean, you can't let her in your home because shit'll come up missing. And, I mean, even a teenager, she was my older sister. She was married and had kids, and I was a teenager, and she would steal my jewelry. She would steal my clothes. And we were poor, so it's not like I had a lot to begin with, you know? And then she would tell my mom, Katrina gave it to me, and then she'd tell me that mom told her she could have it, and then, you know, like mom and I wouldn't talk. But she's been that way her whole life. She has to borrow money, and when you don't give it to her, she throws a fit and threatens, and she's just a mess. She's a hot mess.
Well, in hell, that's for dang sure.
Yep. So if I had to be stuck with her, oh my God. I don't know what I'd do. Cry. Every day I'd just sit there and cry.
What about you, Veek? Who are you going with?
Well, the first things that come to mind, it has to be people alive, right?
I don't think so. I didn't see the stipulation for that.
I mean, the main things that I would think about, like Hitler, I don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer, something like that. But they're also like y'all said, like Kanye and Kim Kardashian. How many selfie sticks will reappear in hell before I can break them all?
Carrot Top.
Yeah, and Arya, that was pretty good with the Al Sharpton. That would be relentlessly annoying.
Right?
But I have to go with something like, I don't know, Charles Manson's still alive. That'd be pretty bad.
Yeah, he's kind of a turkey, that's for sure.
Someone with a crazy cult following like that, it's a little unsettling to share a room with, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't be Cats. Cats, I'm sorry you had to deal with it. That sounds horrible. The last thing you should have to do is worry about someone, you know, blood close like that.
Yeah, I think you've one-upped any answer we could come up with, or maybe two-upped it.
Yeah, man.
If you had to pick if a fictional character, Christmas from Dumb and Dumber or the Cable Guy would be horrible. You locked in a room for eternity. That would just be horrible. Yeah. But you know they're not real, so.
No, wait. If you're gonna go, I feel like you can't really look too much farther than A Clockwork Orange.
So that guy.
Yeah.
You know, like at the end, you know, pretty docile fella. You know.
Well,
Kind of quiet, reserved, prone to vomiting. Yes.
I've never seen that movie, and I want to.
Don't. You would
No,
hate
you don't need to.
every
We
bit.
can summarize it for you in 3 sentences. A really bad guy gets rehabilitated.
No, I know what it's about.
and now he can't do bad things anymore. And then bad people do bad things to him. So.
Yeah, that was hard. Why would people?
You just described liar, liar.
That's also, yeah, there's a theme of several movies that way. Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know.
Axel 752 has a 3-part question for everyone.
Dun, dun, dun.
1, do you think the human race will destroy itself, or will it end from circumstances beyond our control?
Beyond our.
Circumstances beyond our control.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'll jump in and answer this first and say circumstances beyond our control. I think there's a pretty decent chance that 80 to 90% of the human population will be wiped out by our own actions, but I feel like there's a 10 or 20% that hangs on that's going to go because of zombie dinosaurs or something. I don't know.
Zombie dinosaurs.
The worst kind of dinosaurs.
That's
Right?
the next Jurassic Park film.
Yeah.
I think they've run out of other ideas, haven't they?
Yeah.
If Jurassic Park becomes as big of a thing or as frequent of a thing as Fast and the Furious, this is like Jurassic Park, Tokyo Drift. I don't know.
Don't delete this video, because if they come out with a Jurassic Park zombie dinosaurs, you can sue them and make a lot of money for them stealing your idea. And
That's right, folks. You've heard it first here.
I think going for a settlement there would be more beneficial than looking for a cut of the profit, though.
Yeah.
I'll be your lawyer, though. I love to argue.
Perfect.
I'm really good at it.
I think that we're gonna wipe ourselves out.
Think so?
Really? You think so, huh?
I do. I just hope it's long after I'm gone. I don't know. People, they make me shake my head. Like, I find myself just shaking my head more and more, and then thinking that's actually kind of pretty scary, So I hope not, but my faith for the general population is not strong.
I have the general feeling that we way underestimate the Earth's ability to kick our ass off of it. And everybody talks all the game, and then we have a 6.5 earthquake in one, and everybody loses their damn mind. So if it really gets shaken up, yeah. So I think we fail to respect the ability.
Mother Nature to be like, nah, you've had your enough time.
Yeah, you done gonna piss me off.
Yeah.
Game over, folks.
Okay, so
That
you
big
think
Yellowstone supervolcano?
Heck yeah, right under Michigan. Turn Lake Michigan into a giant cauldron of boiling water.
acid?
Yeah, just like in what was that movie?
Dante's something? Peak?
Where all of a sudden the water's super static and melts in an aluminum boat.
Yeah. And that crotchety little grandma climbs in and saves everybody after
And
she's
she's like, I'm melting! Like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah, that was bad. You see her legs though afterwards?
Yeah, her legs lasted longer than the boat did, which is...
I know. She was strong like bull. Okay. So you think that it's going to be some circumstance out of our control?
Yeah.
Fine. What about you, RV?
I don't know. The nuclear situation. I mean, so many places have nuclear weapons. I think that's a lot quicker than. You never know. You never know when the super volcano will come, though. I guess, right? But it's probably. I think it's probably man a problem. We're gonna wipe ourselves off or each other or whatever. You know? Unfortunately.
Which reminds me of something. There is an iPhone game, an app. It's called Plague, and it's a statistical game. And you actually try to develop either a fungal, a bacterial, or a virus that will destroy the entire population. But you have to play against humanity in the sense that if you make it too fast, it'll burn itself out. But if you make it too slow, they cure it. and along with all these other things. And pretty fascinating game. Somewhat morbid, yes, but pretty interesting scientifically. Yeah.
Interesting. All right, what about you, Kat? Wait, what's this app called?
Plague?
Beard.
Plague.
Okay, got it.
It's the same people who made Auditorium, which is a really cool game,
Oh, all right. So, Kat, did you say you were?
I think.
I think Mother Nature, but forces beyond our control. But I think that we're gonna have a big hand in it first. We're
Well,
just
I guess I was thinking like forces outside our control, like aliens.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
think of, like,
I was thinking like nature and the great biblical flood.
yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe in that case, then yeah.
The only way I see it being
Other ice.
the only way I see it being us, because I think that there's such an instinct to survive that some percentage of us would make it through most any major event. But the only way I see it being us is if some huge thing has knocked out, whether it be us or nature, has knocked out most of the population, and we're on some sort of generational spaceship trying to get somewhere, and someone's like, fuck this game, I'm blowing all of you up. But other than that, I think we underestimate our ability to survive ourselves.
I was just remembering that movie. What does it have John Cusack in it? And Amanda Peet, and they were like trying. What?
2012?
Yeah.
All I can think of with Amanda Peet is the whole 9 yards.
I think they should make a compilation of 2012, The Day After Tomorrow, and what's the other one? There's no one that just came out about the Los Angeles earthquake one, or it's coming out, and just make a mashup of all those movies. They're essentially the same movie.
The San Andreas.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the rock in it, right? Is that who's in it? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I saw this picture online. It was somebody who had posted a picture of him and said, "Hey, has anyone else ever noticed that Dwayne Johnson looks an awful lot like The Rock?"
And that's why I went with my initial. Like, we're gonna kill ourselves.
Those people have always been with us, Julie. Always been with us.
I know.
The second part of his question, what's your favorite TV show?
So much more lighthearted.
TV show. Like,
Go with currently running.
oh, currently running. Okay.
The Walking Dead.
Damn, no, Suits.
I don't know. See, I have a three-way tie. It's Orange is the New Black, House of Cards, and The Walking Dead. I binge watch them all, like, to the point where I have a headache and feel nauseous. Oh my god, I watched all of them in like 24 hours or what?
I tried The Walking Dead when Julie was training for some marathon, and
I would never do that.
well, I watched a couple episodes.
You did? I thought you only got through the first one.
I got through the first one. I ended up watching the second one, I think,
No.
but it didn't grab me right away. And I asked someone else who really, really liked it. How many episodes do you have to watch before? How many episodes did you watch before it got really good? And they said, "Oh, like halfway through the first episode." Oh.
Yeah, for me, like,
It does seem to be a love thing.
It wasn't. It didn't do it for me.
yeah, it was like 3 or 4 episodes when I really started getting into it. But I swear to God, I started during the winter break between the first half of season 4 and the second half of season 4, and I watched it all like in a week. They did a marathon over Christmas, over New Year's of the first half of season 4. I DVR'd that, and I Netflixed the rest of it, and I watched the entire thing in like a week. This is when I was at home. I wasn't working yet. I was still stay-at-home mom, and I had a headache. I was sick. My vision was so blurry. Couldn't see my face in the mirror. I was like, there was 3 of me. It was horrible, but I just couldn't stop. I was just like, And then Netflix, are you still watching? Yeah, I'm a fucking loser. I'm still
Yeah. Turn that off. I was watching that.
We binge
take
watch.
my tablet to the bathroom to pee and still watch it. I'm like, I can't pause it. It was like crack. I was like, I needed rehab when it was over. And then my husband decided he wanted to watch it, so I had to sit through the whole thing again.
We binge watched Lost, kind of like that. Yeah, we came into it when it was on its second to last season. This is great. We can, and then the last season happened.
So, okay. All right. Meek, what's your favorite show?
I was going
Anybody else?
to couple seasons to get into it. I have a bunch of friends who hang out on Sundays and watch that and whatever comes on Sundays. What else are you gonna do? So I had to binge watch that for like a week straight, 2 seasons. I started to get over that a little bit though with the newer ones.
Which show?
I have to say, what's that?
What show were you talking about?
Walking Dead.
Ah.
But I have to say, I'm a huge Family Guy fan. The point that at some point I liked it so much and got comfortable. Like I've seen all of the episodes so many times that sometimes I actually turn my iPad like Netflix on and fall asleep to it because it's that comforting. I don't know why.
That's awesome.
Kind of laugh yourself to sleep, Even if you've seen it a million times.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's funny. Cool. How long has it been on?
A long time, I think.
I think like 99 or 98, and then they got canceled. They were canceled for a while.
Wow. Dang. All right, Beard, what's yours?
I'm going with right now. I'm have to go with Game of Thrones. It's that one hits me on several levels because it did such an amazing job with it, and it's kind of the first of its to make such a popular show. And every time I think I'm like, I'm kind of over it. I watch episode. I'm like, nope, we're still here. Really good show. I also a huge fan of Penny Dreadful right now.
That one looked creepy as heck.
It's very creepy. It's really good. Really well done. It's a monster mashup show. Frankenstein's in it. There's vampires, there's werewolves. It's all creepy 19th century England. So it's yeah. And so if you don't know, a lot of people watch it from what I understand and don't know the literature behind it, and a lot of the stuff they're talking about are based off of Bram Stoker and Mary Shelley and Lord Byron and all these different authors of the time. And so there's all these references and things they talk about that are in these books and places that they're, so it's really cool. It's very cool.
It's in its season, isn't it? It's in its second season, right?
Second season, yeah.
I've been eyeballing it on Netflix, but I wasn't sure. I'll have to give it a try.
Yeah. Eva Green is awesome in it. I think it's Josh Hartnett is in it.
Yeah.
Yep, and
for sure.
Timothy Dalton does a great job in it too. So yeah, it's a good show.
I remember very, very distinctly the first time I read Frankenstein. I think I was the same age. I say I think because I'm not quite sure of his age, but I think I was the same age as your youngest boy, are you? And it was just, oh man, it was that good. I think it changed a lot of things. Well, either way, Axel's
You didn't say what your
best currently running show might be Orphan Black. It's very, very good. Even though I've yet to start season 3. Kind of ashamed to say, but it's that good of a show. I can't think of anything else that I'm like.
I really like Madam Secretary.
That is.
I don't know why. I just really do. And I am not a big fan of Tia Leone, but she does a fantastic job in this.
Who is she?
She's the secretary.
Well, I don't know this. I like the show, but I don't know that.
But anyway, yeah.
The third part of his question, what are your top 20 Norwegian black metal albums? To make it easy, it can be from any black metal band, not just the original scene.
All right, I have to actually read that question because
Immortal. I googled that shit.
Axel, I am ashamed. I know none.
I googled it because he keeps asking it,
He's like, you guys will learn some.
and that's all I remember.
Axel, I can tell you that the last set of science questions, I was really legitimately trying to do 3 questions about the original Norwegian black metal scene. And one of these times it'll happen. But I was fairly pressed for time because Friday was running out. And it just wasn't going to happen then. But one of these times I'll get there.
I would have to go with Mansionaire. Hold Me Down, probably. A good one. Nope. That's not the right song.
I not know any of them.
I just said the wrong song.
Nobody would ever know.
Here you go. Thy Art is Murder. That's a good one. Here you go.
That's
song.
the song that the ice cream truck around here plays.
While She Sleeps. Also a good one. Anyway.
So I'm sorry, Axel. We're trying. We'll get there. That was, I think, 2 more than we've gotten collaboratively up until this point. Would you rather have a permanent ice cream headache or live the rest of your life at prom?
At prom?
At prom.
What's the second part?
Would you rather, wait, the second part, live the rest of your life at prom?
I don't get ice cream headaches, so I don't know what that's like.
It's
Really?
Nope, I don't get them. I used to eat ice cream. I had contests with my cousin, seeing who could finish their sundae the fastest. I never got an ice cream headache.
Aw, I think that's like a Class B superhero.
It really is.
Right? I also dilate my eyes at will, so I think I'm nearly a mutant.
You can what with your
I
eyes?
can dilate my pupils at will. Yeah. And those are supposed to be smooth muscles, not filled with control. But I can.
I think I would like to spend my life at prom. Yeah. I like to wear dresses. Sounds good. And if I have a good prom date, it could be awesome. Or that could be somebody's version of hell. I'm not sure.
It could be.
I would rather spend every night doing the electric slide. than have a headache. I can't do it. The mocker.
That's what I'm saying.
I couldn't do the headache. I can't. Even for that 10 seconds that it hurts, I just want to kill myself. It's awful.
It's bad. I don't, yeah.
It's regular headache. It hurts to the bone. No, I can't. I'll do prom. Fancy dresses, heels, makeup, hair,
Bless you.
flowers. That was my husband.
Go. Well, then I take it back.
Yeah. He's watching Blue Bloods. He's Netflixing. So he's got common sense. He watches 2 or 3 episodes at a time instead of the whole season.
He's got a little bit of self-control. He can turn it off. That's funny. Okay, Vic, what are you doing?
Standard.
I had fun at prom. I'd do prom.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, ice cream headaches. Also, though, thinking back to like the music that they played, I don't know, Forever of like Cisco would be pretty painful. But yeah, I did prom.
What year did you graduate?
Guys, like what? Baby,
What was that?
What year did you graduate?
High school 2005. I
Oh.
think they were still playing that crap.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
No, wait. You graduated high school in 2005?
RBA, you graduated high school in 2005?
I
You're
did.
baby.
College and '09.
Yeah, you're a baby.
Like a little
Holy
baby.
cow. Why did I think you were a lot older than that, man?
Me too. I thought you
Yeah, I
were
get that a lot.
like
I still am, pushing 30 though, so that
Well,
makes
just because you say you graduated in 2005 doesn't mean you weren't about to graduate in 95. Just saying.
true. Yeah.
I was
No, I've been called a lot older than I am a lot.
yeah. I thought you were like Beard Man's age.
Whoa, I graduated in 2008.
No, you didn't.
How old are you, Beard Man?
Huh?
How old are you, Beard Man?
38 years young.
You are.
Hmm?
Nothing.
You'll get there too, sister. You'll get there too. It's inevitable.
No, I about ousted your last name.
Oh.
So you guys always ask me to do the show because I'm grandma. What the hell?
I don't. Oh, wow.
Fucking-
My mind, RVA, is blown.
we're not all youngsters
What's-
at RBA. Some of us
I'm losing my
graduated in 2004 instead.
I love it. Okay. So, are you going to prom?
Yeah, I'd rather go to prom than have a headache of any kind. But
Will you go to prom with me? Check yes or no.
She even did the little nerd laugh. That was cute.
no.
Wait, that's my laugh.
You pick one.
I've come to the conclusion that all the BuzzFeed quizzes and all those those who are you in this show, that show, are modern day cootie catchers. Remember making cootie catchers in school? You're like, pick pink, blue, yellow, 1, 6, 5, and then you open it up and that's
Yeah.
I think those are essentially modern day cookie catchers.
Oh, the fortune teller things that we used to call them.
And
Is that what you
they
used to
say,
call them? Okay.
let us guess your age by the type of music you like. And it's always like 22. I'm like,
Good enough.
Yep, I'll take it.
you can't like anything popular or rap or I'm supposed to like Waylon Jennings and Dolly Parton and
Neil Diamond.
Man.
Totally rickrolled my dad this weekend. He was mad.
What is Rick rolling?
You want to get rickrolled?
No. It doesn't sound like it's pleasant.
I kind of like it. My mom liked it. It's the song. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna tell a lie or desert you. No? Yes?
I do know that song.
That's called being rickrolled?
Why is it? What? Oh, because you get it in your head and you can't get it out?
Yeah.
Oh.
So when you're humming that tomorrow, think of me.
So I'm chewing on my own tongue,
Yep.
clawing out my eyes.
That's right. That's right.
Or when instead you're humming Thy Art is Murder.
They are as murder, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I don't think anybody. Well, Beardman said he'd have a headache because he never had one. Okay. Anyways, moving along. Would you speak only in jive, which was cleared up a couple of shows ago, or speak only in Cockney rhyming slang? Anybody? Everybody know what that is? Oh, where'd you go?
Cockney, like British Cockney?
Yeah.
The rain in Spain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, governor.
There you go. See, you got a good one.
Is it hello for you, Wayne?
Yeah, that was crazy.
How'd you jive?
That one was fun. I enjoyed that. I think I'd go jive. Do you?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Well, nobody will understand the Cockney because it's all sorts of crazy. Like, how do you get from point A to point B? Did you guys watch that one that Jimmy Fallon was, Jason Statham's lady friend was trying to teach him some Cockney rhyming, and Jimmy Fallon was like, I don't understand how that even works or happens. Just didn't matter again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, anyways, at least with the jive, I feel like people would maybe know what's going on.
Right.
Happy? This one?
Yep. and then do it again at the email address, just in case.
Okay. Sorry, we're getting KatG back on.
How about you, RVA? Are you doing Cockney rhyming slang, or jive?
I think I'll go with the Cockney ramen. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
It's a little different too.
Yeah, I will.
I don't know where the ramen comes in. I don't think I saw that Fallon, actually. I don't know.
Wait, what one did they
Could
do
do
that
that.
movie?
They did it.
Also, I don't think I saw
Options.
where I'll figure out what job was either.
They did.
Let's see. Would you rather? Which one? Have your face on a $20 bill, or have Jimmy Walker's face on the $20 bill?
Why would you not want to?
I'm choosing either my face or whose face?
Jimmy Walker.
Who's Jimmy Walker?
I know. I look.
I'm
currently Googling that because I have no idea.
I'm looking. I'm going. Go.
Man, some of these questions just fail.
Is he the guy, the liquor guy?
She'll pull up the picture. You'll know him as soon as
He was the oldest one in Good Time.
I don't even know who he is.
Oh, I think that'd be hilarious if he was on it.
He was the one who was a dynamite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That guy.
I'd probably have his face, but I mean, wouldn't that be cool to have your face on some currency? No? Yes?
No, I'd rather have Jimmy Walker on currency than my face.
I really don't want my
If I get a whole bunch of that currency because my face is on it, no, now we're talking about something else.
Right.
Put my face on 100, please.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my face in a stripper's ass crack. Sorry.
High-class strippers, yo, $20 bills.
You never know. They get really drunk, think it's a 10 or 5 or 1 or whatever.
The elusive $2 bill.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to make change. What? That's funny. What do you face, Jimmy Walker? You?
Jimmy Walker.
Okay.
I'd rather it be your face, but not everyone's as pretty as you.
Aw,
I'd take Jimmy Walker over me.
I wouldn't.
That's good for me.
They just need to put Alfred E. Newman on the money and forget about it.
Alfred E. Newman from Mad Magazine, in case you didn't know that.
Oh, I was looking it up, actually.
Would you rather be able to make people sneeze by pointing at them, or win every coin toss?
Coin toss.
Coin toss.
I would hustle people.
Yeah, you'd make a lot of money with coin tosses.
You never know. Shut up.
All right, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna ask you to put $5 million on this coin toss. I bet you I can get it right 8 times in a row for $5 million. That's dumb. 100 times in a row.
I'll bet you one Jimmy Walker.
Yeah, you point at somebody and they sneeze.
Yeah.
Oh, that would just be awesome. There's no limit to what you could do with that. That would be fun.
What?
Yeah.
If they sneeze on you.
Watching that annoying person that was rude at the Starbucks counter, getting to sip their first hot cup, and you like zap them, like, and then, yeah, it'd be awesome.
Watching the Union address. Watching the Olympics.
See, exactly. Like who?
Yeah, I hustle them that way too. I'll make that person sneeze right now. Give me Jimmy Walker. See?
Bet you $5 that that guy sneezes in the next 3 seconds.
See? There you go. You could win boxing matches. You could do all sorts of things. You know, like I'm putting all my money on that guy, and then you right at the time you make him sneeze. Yeah. And down he goes.
I think it would be more fun to have people fart on command.
You have a big thing with the farting.
First date. Or the
Your little user thing is who farted, and then in the recent comments you were talking about farting too. I think there's been too much excretion of anal glands going on in your house. Perhaps.
No, I just raise sons. It's just
Three.
join them.
Mhm.
Oh, good times. Farting. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so Beak, what are you doing?
This is the sneeze one still, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd say point sneeze. I have a friend who, if you scratch his head in just the right location, he sneezes every time. So that's kind of similar. That's pretty fun.
Yeah. That's funny. What about you?
I'd rather be able to make people sneeze.
Fine.
Well, I was thinking about the coin toss thing, and yes, while you could probably hustle someone
You can hustle
well
somebody
enough.
sneezing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd rather be able to make someone sneeze by pointing at them. I think it'd be funny.
Except pointing is rude.
Well, it'd be
No,
like,
it'd be innocuous. Like one day, if a guy is teaching university, and you have that obnoxious student that answers the phone in the middle of class, and you just point and just keep on going until they get up, losing their whole mind. Yeah, you're like, oh, poor
He
you.
lets himself. Excellent. Right.
oh, I would totally get every person that I ever saw taking a selfie. It would be awesome.
Try again.
Wow. That just became a much better ability.
See?
All right.
Let's do one of these.
Okay. One of these, and then-
Says hello to everybody, by the way.
What?
Foodie says hello to everybody.
Hello.
Hey, Foodie.
Hey, Fruity.
Well, you can tell her that I don't want to see her or talk to her until the next time she's on the show. I'm just kidding.
Kidding.
Hi, I miss you.
You're on a plane that's hit severe turbulence and is making an emergency water landing. The person next to you has been knocked unconscious. When the oxygen masks descend, yours just falls into your lap. Do you take your unconscious neighbor's mask?
So we're in an airplane descending from 30,000 feet, depressurized.
Yep. You're gonna, yeah.
You're not necessarily going to suffocate anyway. It's just more of a. Let's see. You know, I think I help people rather than put it on myself. I don't
But the
know.
person conscious is going to be taking slower breaths. Because your breath is down when you sleep or whatever, so they're good. I'm taking the mask. Unless it's my kid.
Right.
then I give it to him, but you're on your own. You're not.
Then it just depends on how the day's gone so far. Screw you.
Still my peanuts.
What'd
I-
you say?
She said your hair looks nice.
Where my what?
I said they stole my peanuts. Although, yeah,
You said what?
That's it. It took me a second.
That is not what I heard.
Consider the three.
I don't share those. Or in that other thing either. Anyway,
I mean,
yeah, if it's not my child, I would be tempted to. I think it might depend on if I'm start freaking out. I don't know. I'm usually sleeping anyway, so they might think that I'm unconscious. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think I'd be okay. But then would I put it on them? Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Okay, what are you doing?
I don't know. I should have thought this through a little bit because I had more time.
We'll come back to you then. What about you, Beak? Are you being nice?
I don't know. I'd like to think I would be, but I guess you can't really tell what you're going to do until you're in that moment.
Wait, why are they unconscious?
They got knocked out. Something fell on them or something. I don't know.
So are they like bleeding out of their head?
You know what? I think I'm taking their mask because if they're unconscious, I might just think they're dead already. I'm not sure.
That's the self-comforting method. Yes. They're dead anyway.
Well, I'm not sure.
I did
This
this
is not big
rub test. They didn't respond. They're dead.
I yelled fire, and
I didn't hear free cupcakes, so I wasn't waking up.
everyone else yelling, "We're crashing! We're crashing!"
Free cupcakes. That wakes people up.
You know, the next question we should ask, if when we get there, is JLong105 posed a question on the app that I think would be a good one for discussion. Whenever we get there.
Well, I think everybody answered. Kat said she was taking it. RVA said he wasn't sure because, well, it might be depending.
If they're unconscious, let's be honest, they'll probably take it.
How about you?
Yeah, Susan, you're totally right. You could probably take turns with it, but if you assume you can't, I don't know.
Do they stretch that far across the... Did you have to, like, get all up in their space to take their oxygen mask?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Make for softer landing if you were sitting on his lap.
Not if it was the guy that I had to fly next to coming home from Seattle. He was weird. And then I found out that he was from Muskegon, which is in Michigan. And I almost was like,
84th Street.
yeah, 84th Street in Maine. Anyway. And I almost said, hey, I know somebody from Muskegon, but then I was like, no, he's going to keep talking to me.
Good point.
Don't do it. Just say it.
But it's easy for you, Julie. All you have to do is throw out some Korean words just really quick. And then you're like, oh, I don't want to have this conversation.
I should just looked at him and then pointed at his camera and say, me take picture now? Good? No? Bye.
I tried that once, but nobody believed me.
Yeah, I bet not. I did that once in a Costco in Mexico. It worked.
It worked.
I might have had a poncho on as well.
Nice.
I had ponchos on and swimming glasses and a safari hat.
Oh,
And I sat in front of all the TVs in the back that they had, and I just acted like I was so amazed that they would just have these playing all the time. with their big economy-sized boxes of Ghirardelli brownies. It was awesome. Anyway, okay. So what was Jay Long's poll?
He asked, what body part would you like to be interchangeable? And then he says, for me, it would be nice to have eat whatever abs and six-pack abs. So you could put one and then the other. So you could interchange any body part.
I'm sure I didn't hear one. It doesn't mean there.
Sorry. I thought I heard children. Like, interchange it like you have to put the old stuff back?
Well, you
Like
can put
Potato
that.
Head?
Like you have Mr. Potato Head style
Yeah,
alternate pieces?
some aspect of your body is a potato head style situation. So you can have your really buff arms, and then you can have your normal arms. Or
Yeah.
I'm gonna pack
what would you do? What would you do? All right, Julie, she's got it now.
I'm on board. Yeah. I'm going to pack you your angry eyes, honey. I would definitely, interchange the ladies.
You refer to them as the ladies?
Yeah. What else should I refer to them as?
Well, I have a pet peeve of them being referred to as the girls or the ladies, and I just and I want to make sure that was clear that that's what you said. Yes.
Well, I don't want to irritate you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I would like to interchange thing 1 and thing 2. Is that better?
That's actually, I prefer that actually. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so like, when I'm exercising, if not date night.
Yeah. Go with nothing there. You're just like, you're running, no trouble.
No
But
trouble.
when it's on, It's on.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? And then I got thing 3. What? I think that's what I would do. That sounds good. Jeffrey, I like Jeffrey. He's my stomach. He can stay around.
Jeffrey is your stomach?
Yeah, I've named my gut.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
A masculine name.
Yes, Jeffrey. Well, my used to be workout buddy, and I say used to be because she hasn't come to the gym in like 6 months. She named hers Linda because do you guys remember that YouTube video of the little kid that was like, Linda, 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 you're not listening to me, Linda, about the cupcakes? You guys remember this at all? No? Okay, well, I'll put a link in the poll thing. And I thought it was kind of funny. My mom was like, what a disrespectful little shit. But whatever.
Your mother? What?
What? No way. But so she named hers Linda, and so I had to name mine, and then they came up with Jeffrey. He was down to Jeff for a while, but now I think he's back to like Jeffrey and brought a friend. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna put a link up there now. And what potato head parts would you do, Beard Man? What? What are you laughing about?
I've longed. This is gonna sound weird. Maybe. I hope that other guys can sympathize with this before I be able to leave my balls at home. That'd be nice. Because sometimes they're just in the way. You don't need them.
They get you in trouble. The lifestyle.
And you can cross your legs and do things. You can do all sorts of things. Playing sports would be a whole different matter. And then you just put them back on when you're ready. I'm going with that one. I'm going with that.
All right. See, yeah. I always wondered if they were a nuisance.
Maybe I'm unlike other people, and everybody else loves their balls all the time. I don't know.
So there was like a poll a while ago about if you let them hang or if you like tuck them up while you go to the bathroom, and I
That was a weird poll. I forgot who that
That was
was.
a person that never took an anatomy class in their life. Yeah.
and I thought, and then somebody said when you get older, I was like, whoa, okay. So
I know people really elaborated on that poll.
I don't know.
Those are the best polls because all you do is sit and laugh. You just laugh. You're like, oh my god! And like every now and then, like Kay will say something that's so on Kay-like, and you're just like, but it's great when she does. But I think she was in that poll too. But
Yeah, I was like, huh, that's interesting. Interesting. Okay, anyway, so you're gonna do that one there. Interesting. And what about you, Kat?
I'm definitely Thelma and Louise. I cannot wear a button-down shirt, not one that fits. I either look like I'm swimming in it or it's gaping open. So, and swimwear is a pain in the butt. So I would definitely interchange Thelma and Louise. They get them all for sexy time, and then the rest of the time it'd be the itty bitty titty committee because there's
Hey, I'm the president of that.
And I'm also a member.
Yeah.
big boobs suck. They suck. You cannot find clothes that fit well, and you look heavy because you're top heavy, so you just look heavy.
Mhm. See, good. We can exchange then, I think.
Yeah, you can
You
have
have a
these.
co-op.
Yeah. See?
Mine probably aren't as perky as yours are.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, B.
I don't know. I feel like I have a very large head. I don't know. I feel like that should be interchangeable.
It's
Oh,
the
you
leave that at home.
on the screen, so
That-
Beetlejuice, the head
yeah, I'd like to leave that at home sometimes. Maybe a smaller head, for going out in public.
By going out in public in my staying in head.
This is my thing.
I really couldn't come up with anything. I actually agreed with him on the whole. I was like, the abs would be really nice. Have a six-pack whenever you want it.
Yeah. But why would you ever want, if you could have the six-pack, when would you put it away? You'd be like, yeah.
Exactly.
That's a good point. There's never a time where it's like, I
Convenient.
don't want these anymore.
Yeah, I really want to have a big gut right now. That has never, ever entered my mind.
No, no one ever wants that.
Nope.
I kind of like it. I can balance things on it, like food.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pregnant belly, though. That's a much firmer, different scenario altogether.
Well, sometimes I can still do that.
Oh, never mind. All right, my bad.
Jeffrey,
Jeffrey.
he invites friends, and I didn't tell him he could.
King Joffrey, yeah.
Go. Yeah. Abs. It's a foreign concept.
Yeah, my problem is my Jeffrey doesn't invite friends. I do. Bread, cupcakes. Push over when they ask, I can't say no.
What are you doing?
Well, I think I would. What, toes? No, that'd be such a waste.
I don't know.
My feet in general would be a waste, and I would wreck my feet one way or the other. Anyway, my feet are awful. But I don't know. I think I'd want to be able to disconnect my brain and not think about anything and just fall asleep.
Yeah, but then how would you wake back up? Would you trust that I would put your good brain back in? Time to wake up, honey.
Well, again, if you ever want to experience that for any, for a sample or whatever, what you do is you go to Walmart and you sit at Walmart for 20 minutes, and all of a sudden you'll find yourself not thinking anymore, and you'll forget your name, and you'll need somebody to come and drag you out. You have to hold their breath long enough to get in and drag you out. That's how you do that.
With a long enough chain of people, you wouldn't even have to hold your breath. Each person.
It's like going behind the holies of holies. Just tie a rope around you and then pull you back up.
Bells. When the bells stop ringing,
Yep.
Drag them out.
Mm.
I was just thinking, I have a hard time falling asleep, and I think that would be a good one. But if not that, my shoulder, my left shoulder hurts like all the time, and if I wear a compression sleeve on my left arm that makes my left shoulder not hurt too badly when I go running, at least not for the first good portion of a long run. But if I don't wear that, I can make it about 3 or 4 miles before my shoulder feels like it's going to fall off, and I wish it did. So if I could replace that for one that doesn't hurt, that would be, I would do that.
What's wrong with it? Is it a muscle or?
I really don't know. It's really the whole area. I can't pinpoint it.
Where do you pinpoint it? Where does the pinpoint start to hurt?
There's, I mean,
There?
a little lower. There.
Is it tied? Is it tied to
There's a little knot
when you
there.
increase your respiration? Is that what's causing it? So you're starting to use sensory muscles to breathe. I wonder if it's.
I mean, honestly, like I don't breathe faster. I don't breathe faster when I run. Well, no, I just kind of keep. I don't know.
It's in the spot where your trapezium muscle is, and if you pulled that, it's excruciating. And I've done it twice, and that's why I'm in physical therapy right now, because I did it again. But I couldn't even put my arm above my head when I started to put my hair in a ponytail.
Yeah,
When I started,
yeah, it's pretty debilitating.
it's awful. You should go have it checked out.
Yeah, we'll get into that off air. But, okay, is that...
Yeah, I think that's good. I think this is going to run pretty late, and we can just save some of these questions for next weekend.
Woohoo! Well, thank you guys for being on. It's always fun.
Thank you. It's
Yeah, thanks
11:30,
for having us.
5:30. Probably go to bed.
Whatever, you're gonna watch a few more episodes on Netflix. Don't lie.
No, I'm all caught up on everything because Orange is the New Black doesn't come out until the 12th.
I'm
Then
catching
you,
up on Sons of Anarchy now, so
yeah,
Dang.
you sleep.
All right. Well, I hope everybody has a nice rest of their week and a fun Memorial weekend. If you are doing anything, be safe. And we will see you all again then next week. We'll be on.
Mm-hmm. See you later.
Later, Gators.
Yeah.